Have you ever wondered why government does such a bad job at maintaining its assets? I'm Charles Blaine, and this is Texas Tomorrow. Houston loses 30 billion gallons of water a year. The total revenue loss is estimated to be about $150 million. And since the start of 2022, the city lost more than 20% of its water supply more than 5 times. This is all because of deferred maintenance. Deferred maintenance is simply postponing maintenance activities until you have revenue for them. So instead of paying for repairs in anticipation of something breaking, most governments will wait until it breaks and then wait some more, which ends up costing taxpayers more. It's almost as if you had a leak in your roof and you waited until the roof caved in to fix it. It's much more expensive. And as local government's focus has shifted and its number of priorities have grown, of its own doing, budgets have gotten tighter. And one area in which they keep some flexibility is by deferring maintenance costs, pushing what they can do today off until tomorrow, but that doesn't benefit the people they serve. But as we know, when you wait, it becomes more costly and further deterioration comes, associated damage, everything adds to that underlying cost. So Fort Worth this year set aside nearly $30 million in its recent budget for maintenance of roads. They have more than 8,000 lane miles, and just under 25% of them need reconstruction, and 38% of them need maintenance. So now they're looking at a street maintenance fee to address the crumbling infrastructure. For a monthly fee that fluctuates depending on if you own a single-family home, rent, run a restaurant, office space, or retail, the city expects to generate $66 million a year to pay for roads. Just the Parks Department in the city of Austin reportedly has a $125 million annual deferred maintenance cost. And a report last year showed that the city of Dallas needed about $1 billion just for maintenance needs, and Houston's total deferred maintenance cost is $3 billion. Like Houston, other cities have had water infrastructure aging as well. In 2021, North Texas cities lost about 40 billion gallons of water, much of it through water main breaks and leaks. The city of Fort Worth lost 6 billion gallons of water from 522 water main breaks that year. The problem is that as these deferrals are made, the quality of services decrease in response, and you find yourself under things like boiled water notices, potholes in the roads, fire trucks breaking down on their way to calls, garbage trucks out of service, and delayed trash pickup. This is what you deal with because they choose to kick the can down the road and not address maintenance costs up front. The idea of deferring maintenance is that they'll come back and pay for it when they have more budget flexibility, but if you watch any local government, you know that is never the case. Every year, there's going to be more needs for the city. Every year, the budget is going to have more competing priorities, and it's going to get tighter. The idea that local officials can just delay and come back around to maintenance later is one that fails every single time. And if they don't address it first, they end up doing what the city of Fort Worth is doing and assessing an additional fee to pay for what your property taxes should already pay for. I hope you learned something from this, and I hope you pay attention to what your city is doing, especially when it comes to deferred maintenance costs, because if you're not paying for it today, you're certainly going to pay for it tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in, and if we didn't talk about something that's happening in your neighborhood and you'd like us to cover it, please let us know, and make sure you share this on social media with your friends, your family, and reach out if you have any comments.